and we're happy to have you here, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The classes are fun. They're hard. That's all I have to say.
Wow.
Just
See
joking.
the excitement?
Well, they're fun,
And you meet people.
you meet a lot of folks.
You
Yeah.
definitely meet people.
You meet
do.
really nice people,
Mhm.
and you get to you get to see improvement. You do. You'll see it as long as you stick to it. You know, you just
Have
can't
to.
do it once a month and then think you're going to see results. It's just not going to happen.
It's just like your schoolwork.
Right. Exactly. You can't just study last minute for the quiz and expect not to to pass.
Yeah, I mean, and you might pass, but you didn't learn a thing.
Right. Right.
You know why? That's a waste of time.
Right. So my thing is like once you do it once, you're going to hurt the next day. Then you do it twice, you'll hurt less the next day. And then eventually you won't hurt at all. Eventually it'll actually feel different not to do it. You'll feel bad. You won't sleep very well if you don't do it. What was one of the things I discovered about working out with you is that you sleep like a baby at night. And you wake up, you're sore a little bit, but you're wide awake. You're like, hello, day, let's go. And you jump in the shower and you're sore.
Yeah.
But that does go away.
Right, because movement is best.
And the yoga helps too.
Absolutely.
Yoga
And you
helps
do
a
that
lot.
once a week.
Yeah, just once a week.
Just once a week. You know, imagine if you got hooked on it.
And I'm going to say I think yoga has actually improved my physical appearance more than working out has. Because there's a lot of core work in yoga.
Yes.
I mean, you don't notice it because it's not called a core exercise. It's called downward dog or bridge. But you're just always engaging your center, and it's like.
Yeah, you have to for balance. Yeah, definitely.
I always found it funny though. There's an exercise in yoga called the 90-90, which probably has another fancier name, but we call it the 90-90.
Does.
And it's about twisting yourself into like a pretzel-like looking thing. And I said, no, there's no way I'll ever get to do this. And then all of a sudden I could do it. It was weird.
Why did you believe you could?
I didn't think I could. I never thought I could do it.
But you attempted it.
Well, of course.
So there is an element of belief.
Well, I knew that even if I couldn't get to where you wanted me, there's benefit in trying to get there.
Okay.
There's always a benefit in trying.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden.
Say that again. I like that.
What?
There's always a benefit in trying.
There is always a benefit to trying.
I'm stealing that. It's inspirational.
I'll only require you to quote me on it 3 times and you can have it for yourself.
Okay.
But no, it's just something that if you try it and you keep trying and all of a sudden then your legs just do it, it's like, wow, okay, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You know, you don't realize how stiff you are until you're not stiff.
It's the truth.
And then you realize, wow, okay, that's why my back always hurt. I was just really stiff. So that's what you do for the college, and that's interesting, and that's fun.
I love it.
So is there ever a time when you don't love it? Like, is there ever, do you ever get the flu or something and be like, oh, I just don't want to work out?
No.
Do you find that, we'll go back to this in a minute, because I'm going to hammer you a little bit about this.
I'm not afraid.
I love it.
I am not afraid.
Do you find that people that work out more, do they get sick less, like with the flu and the common cold, or is that just not correlated?
I don't, it could be correlated. It could be, but it's way too variable.
Right, okay.
You know, just way too variable. Rest is a key ingredient. So if the athlete, because I call you athletes, if you're not resting enough, you will get sick. There was a time I was teaching a 6 a.m. spin class 3 days a week. And I was sick all the time. And it's because I was not resting. Okay. Is that proper English?
Sure.
I was not resting.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, I was not resting enough. You know, it was early morning, up late. You know, I just didn't take care of myself rest-wise. I was eating right. I was exercising, overtraining at that point as well. So very variable. I don't know. I don't think it has to be. If you do the triad, you know, movement, nutrition, and rest, whatever that looks like for you, you probably will be healthier. Your immune system will be stronger. I think that's a safe assumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen you get sick. We've known each other for a few years.
Yeah, it's true.
And I've only been sick maybe twice.
Yeah. I get a good cold every couple of years if I travel, when I'm traveling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but travel is usually the common denominator on a plane.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Lots of bacteria and stuff on a plane.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting too. There's lots of bacteria and stuff on exercise equipment too.
There is.
You know.
There is.
So it's interesting that I haven't been sick. I'm very cognizant of my hands.
That's the key.
I try to keep them not touching my face.
Yeah, that's the key.
That's why I have the towel on.
The absolute key.
So we have to bring a towel, people.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Okay, so is there ever a time when you wish you weren't working out? Like when you're exercising, doing your thing? Is there ever a time you're like,
when I'm in the midst of it?
Yeah, like, oh, this is so hard.
No.
So do you just...
I've been doing it a lot longer than you imagine.
Yeah,
imagine you keep it up.
But I've been cycling now for a few years.
Okay.
And seriously doing it now for probably a year.
Okay.
And the first 20 minutes I'm cool, you know, it's a little more than that, but
yeah, sure.
Heart rate's around 120 and I'm good. And I do some sprinting, standing up, doing all that, all that. Then around the 30-minute mark, I'm like, only 15 more minutes to go. And then I turn on the music that really gets me motivated, and I'm like,
it's better, right?
And then I go, only 14 minutes to go.
Oh.
So, I mean, I push through it, but it's...
Yeah, it's really just how you're bent. I am wired to do this.
Right.
What about you when you teach chemistry? Are you ever like, oh my gosh, again?
I'm going to say no.
The element table again? I don't know. That's why, that whole saying, the cliche saying, but I love it, find something you love to do and never work another day in your life.
It's true. It's actually very true.
Yeah, and I believe everybody can find that. Mm-hmm. It depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get there.
Right.
That's all there is to it. And how patient you are.
Right.
Because most people just want it now. Mm-hmm. And it always includes money.
Very true.
So, I don't know.